Hello everyone, this is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Gypsys Toolbox, and we are on episode 10, and we're going to talk about crystals. And the main reason why I do this show is a talk about alternative healing to all these different things that we have out there, that we have available to us. That most of the stuff is free to us, or it costs us very little to be able to take care of ourselves. I mean, we're going to take our lives back into our own hands. That's what we're doing. As much as possible. No, but I do need to state, I am not a doctor of any kind, any which way, shape, or form. So if you need to see a doctor for any reason, you need to go ahead and take care of that. This is just something that we can do on the side that's an alternative healing. There's tips and tricks and tools that we have available to us that we can utilize for ourselves when we can't get ourselves to the doctor in time. So, or when we have to wait, sometimes we got to wait for appointments. So there's certain things that we can do to help ourselves take responsibility for our own wellness, for our own self-care, for our own self-love, because we believe that we are worthy enough. So it's our own self-worth also. So tonight I have chosen just a few crystals to talk about, because the crystals, the more I was getting the information together to be able to present it to you guys here on the show tonight, it was like I'm impressed to what it is that I'm finding out myself. Even though I've used all the tools that I talk about, I've used them all in my practices, in my everyday. I have crystals all around my house, but to actually learn what each one of them does, and it's amazing what the possibilities are and how much difference it can make. I remember one day I was over at a friend's house, and she was going through a lot of anxiety and shaking and just talking about how she could never get out of that anxiety state. And dark red, yeah, it's actually an orange. So she was going through so much anxiety, and I had this crystal in my fanny pack, and I pulled it out and I put it in her hand, and just immediately her whole body settled down, and she looked at me in shock, and she goes, "What did you just do?" And I said, "Well, I put a crystal in your hand." And she goes, "Well, why did that stop the anxiety?" And I said, "Well, it's grounding you. So it's, just like if you were going to sit down on the ground down at the river or something, how it kind of grounds you there." And, oh my goodness, here. Let's see. Didn't need that to happen. Okay, and so the crystals we're going to talk about today is the rose quartz. The rose quartz has to do with unconditional love. Another one we're going to talk about is the amethyst. And the amethyst does quite a bit. It's amazing to what these crystals can do for us, as they are our tools. And then the other one is a clear crystal. I was looking for a different crystal, but this is the one I found, but I was looking for one that's more like this. This has a little bit of amethyst color into it, so I don't think this is the clear crystal, but I was looking for something like that. And so what I'm going to do today is just talk about those three different crystals. There's crystals that can help protect us, help us with headaches, help us with just all kinds of things. So we're going to learn a little bit. The blue topaz, yeah, amethyst, and peridot, yeah, all together, yeah. So, let's see, which one am I going to talk about first? I think I'm going to talk about the rose quartz. The rose quartz has the ability to heal. The healing of crystal quartz, the rose quartz. Let me get it straight. Let me erase what I just all said, and let's start over. The rose quartz, the healing that it has available for the rose quartz is unconditional love, self-love. It's the mother of love crystal. It's caring, it's kind, it helps with friendships, romantic love, and all kinds of things. But the stone is an unconditional love stone, okay? It actually has the ability to dissolve sorrow, worries, fear, and resentment. Did you know that? I didn't. I'm learning more about my crystals today because I'm doing the show, which is forcing my knowledge to come out. I use them all the time. So the rose quartz also purifies and opens the heart. You know, I believe when we're on my channel most of the time, most people have a wounded heart, you know, and I feel like that we're there opening up the heart chakra. So the rose quartz would be a good crystal to utilize to open the heart at all levels, to promote love, self-love, friendship, deep inner healing, feelings of peace. It's calming and reassuring. So with the broken heart, it frees self-resentments. Anything that we've resented in any place, any people, any form, it helps free that. It is a universal love stone. I heard a whistle outside, so it's a whistling at us. It's a sexy. Yeah. It restores trust, harmony in relationships. So if you're having problems with trust or harmonies in your relationship, just put that in your guy's pocket. You know, put it in his bed. I don't know. It encourages unconditional love. It purifies and opens the heart at all levels. Did I already say that? I did. Maybe I'm seeing it again. But to promote love, self-love, friendship, deep inner healing, and the feeling of peace. It's calming and reassuring. Just this rose quartz right here. It's calming and reassuring. It helps comfort at times of grief. It actually also dispels negative energy and protects you against environmental pollutions. Did you know that? It replaces it with loving vibrations. It encourages self-forgiveness and acceptance and invoking self-trust and self-worth. It's amazing. This is all from this one stone, the rose quartz. It's a beautiful rose color. I only have one. Out of all the stones I only have one. I actually have two. I have one out in my car. It strengthens and balances the physical heart and the circulatory I'm going to mess that one up, circulatory system, and releases impurity from the body's fluids. It reduces high blood pressure, woo, 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 woo. And it aids to chest and lung problems. It's amazing what one crystal can do. It can heal kidneys and adrenals. It has a good energy. It supports for those with leukemia. For those that have leukemia, it has a good energy support for them. It also has the power to increase fertility and to protect both the mother and the unborn fetus from a miscarriage. Isn't that amazing that just one stone has all those abilities to do those different things to help us? Ooh, we got a little doctor right here. Hey, doctor in the house, just by having a little stone. But not a PA doctor. This one didn't go to college. No. This one doesn't have a certificate. Or maybe it does, but not that kind. Yeah. The next crystal we're going to talk about is the amethyst. This is the amethyst. Let me get my camera so I can see it. Here's the amethyst. Let me see if I have any flashlights around. I think my flashlights are out in the car, but let me get a bigger one. Hold on. Yeah, I'll have a real big one of this, so watch this. I might want to show the small one when I got a big one like this. Ooh, the amethyst. That's amethyst. Yeah, the difference in size. Yeah. Yeah, most of my crystals have been gifted to me. I mean, when you're a medicine woman and you're doing exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing, people gift you what it is that you need. They gift you the tools. Now, amethyst is a great stone for clearing the mind. Oh, big, yeah. It is pretty, huh? And finding your serenity and getting the balance back in your body and your soul. It can physically be used for migraines, insomnia, and the immune system. And mentally, it can be used for calmness, clarity, and decision making. It's great for those who practice meditation. It's a stone that has spiritual protection and purification, cleansing one's energy from negative influences and attachments. So if you feel like you have any negative influences or attachments, you know, the amethyst is a real good stone to help clear that. Just a stone alone, it's just amazing how we can have a stone to help us clear that. It's just pure, it purifies. It relieves physical, emotional, and psychological pain. Is that impressive? This is my aspirin now. This is my ibuprofen. It also or stress or blocks the stress. It eases headaches and releases tension. It also may be help beat addictions. Isn't that amazing? For a crystal to be able to help us beat addictions. It also increases or sharpens the your spiritual insight, and your enlightenment. It allows you to quiet your mind, which can help you with sleep. It can help aid in sleep, meditation. It also can help you just like moving through life in a higher state of mind. Cool. It also helps stimulate new ideas. Come on, baby, we're going to need those ideas coming on in, right? Get the amethyst. It brings us a sense of clarity, protection, and grounding. It calms and soothes the mind, body, and spirit. It can also disband anxiety. Woo, woo, woo. Naya's going down. She's got to be right here. She's right here by my foot. She's pushing on my foot. She goes, I want to be healed, Mommy. Can you heal me? Amethyst is an excellent crystal to enhance physical vitality, especially after chemotherapy, radiation, or pharmaceutical treatments. Now that's impressive. The stone boosts emotional strength, uplifts and improves our mood, and increases our self-image, and it reduces depression. And the last one, I already said it helps bear against negative energies. I know, I didn't know either, you know, and I probably did in the back of my mind somewhere, but I didn't know it as a whole, so it's kind of really neat to actually do these shows to condense it and to bring it together, to learn all together, you know. Now, you guys, you know, I wrote a book. Yeah, I did, you know, and you know, I got to do a commercial here, you know. I wrote a book, it was a couple years ago, and it's called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better, because I do believe the stories that we got going on in the background are operating from fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, that actually slow us down. And so the book kind of really talks about how did we get stuck in that vibration in the first place, in different ways. why we actually operate from that state of being as our go-to baseline versus love and above. Okay, here's the commercial. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. All right, we are back. Woo, 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 woo. Let's see, the next crystal I'm going to talk about is clear crystal quartz. And you guys, if you want me to talk about any certain subject at any time, just, write it in the chat and I'll look into it. Some of the topics I have already done have been inspired or suggested by somebody in the tribe. So the crystal quartz, I don't think this is really a crystal quartz. To me, this is more like it. I couldn't find the one that I was looking for, so I must have a bag around here somewhere. But see how all they all come up in spikes. But let's see what the clear crystal quartz are good for. It's the most versatile, multi-purpose, and powerful healing stone available. It is a master healer that can be used in any and all conditions. So we just need the one. You just need the one. The clear crystal quartz is all about spiritual growth. It loves enticing you to look deep down into your soul, deep down into your spirit. That's what it wants you to do. It wants you to get crystal clear. It connects with all of your chakras, cleaning out any and all blockages. Like I said, it is known to be a master healer that amplifies energy and thought. And it also is good with other crystals, where you can put it around other crystals to absorb, store, and release the negative energies in it. Like, how you put the crystals out underneath the full moon. Well, if you can't get to the full moon, like it's blocked by where you lived or something, like kind of where I'm at, the full moon doesn't shine down into my place, but I can use the clear crystal quartz and put it around my crystals as a cleansing tool. Isn't that pretty cool? I think that's pretty neat. I thought that was something neat. I've known that, but it re-jolted my memories. So it's important to have in your crystal collection for sure. It also is besides it being a master healer, it said that many different times, but it's believed to support the entire energetic system. So if you're getting low on energy, we need the clear crystal quartz. It is connected to our crown chakra, which is associated with true clarity. The truth. The clarity, to keep it very clear. It helps cleanse all of our chakras, protects us against negative energies, and connects us to our higher self. Crystal quartz is believed to have powerful effects on the mind, helping to enhance focus and concentrate during meditation. Isn't that interesting to what we can do, what just all the crystals have the ability to do, be there for us? It's just, I'm amazed to what they can do for us and what they are there for us. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. How many crystals do I have? I have way too many. I don't even know the name of them all, so I don't really want to show them. I have this one. I think it's a fluorite. Okay. And this is a lapis, which actually, this is actually Wendy's, and Wendy's has mine. It's because she needs to go through more of generational healing, and I needed more. Spirit told me I needed this, and she just happened to have it. We've switched. It's been about 2 or 3 years, but every time we see each other, we don't want to switch it back. I didn't know some of those benefits either, Kathleen. It's just amazing. Naya's over there. She's going whoop, 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 whoop. I wonder what she's talking about over there. Let's see. This is citrus. It's good for attracting money. You know, let's be wealthy. You want to see how fast that attracts money? Let's see. Oh, look at, we got all that money. See how fast that worked? That's what that one does. So everybody needs that. They say to have it like at your door, you know, at the front of your door. So we're bringing it in. We're welcoming the wealth in. So let's see. This is some smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is really good for protection from negative forces, negative energy. Just so. I'm just telling you the ones that I know. Yeah, Naya's just go whoop, 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 whoop. She's a happy girl. Let's see. This one is the one. Wendy has one that's flatter of this one, and it helps with generational healing, generational ways, generational wounds. And I don't know if it's a fluorite or not, but it's like a clearer crystal, and it's got a little bit of the purple in it, and then it's got a little bit of green in it, and it runs through it. So it's pretty cool. And then yeah, that's about all I have. That's right here in my present moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Just, you know, I just wanted to let you know some of the tools that we have available to us that can help us in the meantime while we can't get to a doctor. This is, you know, taking responsibility for our own lives, to see what we can do to help calm ourselves down through any anxiety that we're going through, or to block any negative energies that are coming at us, or to calm us down, or to ease that headache a little bit. There's all kinds of crystals. I just was doing a few just to give you guys an idea of the wide range of availability that we have available, that the crystals can do for us, you know. So let me see. I have my Medicine Woman cards. I'm going to pull from them, and then we'll end the show. So let's see what the Medicine Woman cards have to say today. It normally just goes right into the show. It relates to whatever is going on with the show. So let's see. Oh, this is, you know, and it's important. It's important for us to cleanse our stones. Look at, she's there at the river cleansing her stones. We have to keep our stones clean too. They do all this work for us, but it's important to give them a bath. In fact, I gave my stones a bath right before the show. I cleansed them. So it's important to do the cleansing. As the stones are going to help cleanse our spirit, our being, our soul, we need to make sure we're cleansing the stones, the crystals themselves. And they do. This is about the crystals protecting us. Allow them to protect us. I know. Naya's just keep going whoop 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 in the background. So cute. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And know that use those crystals as our tools. This is her doing the work. It's important. The crystals don't. We have to get them, to utilize them, to set the intention, set the purpose to why you brought that crystal into your being. What is it that you would like that crystal to help you with? That's about doing the work, so it can protect us from any energies that are going on. Yeah, I think it's important to put the intention into the crystal, because then it knows what it wants from us. If you have the migraine, just grab the crystal and say, I need relief of the migraine. If you feel like you have some negative energies around you, just put the intention into the crystal. I think that's very important, or do they just, and they do help us by themselves when they're nearby, but I do believe that, if you got something strong, something that's intense, you want to put the intention on it, because it actually clears the crystal too, so it knows exactly what it wants you to work on. As Naya keeps going woof 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 woof. Yeah, and the crystals actually help clear the energy. It's like gives us that space that we need to be able to listen and hear a spirit, to hear what the messages are that's coming from spirit. When we are protecting ourselves from any negative energy, or we release that, then we actually can channel clearer, we can see better, we can get the message more clearer. And let's see, she's constant tonight, huh? I must be hitting it on. I must be hitting it good. Yeah, nice. Yes, Mommy, you are. Yeah, that allows you to bring everything into your home that you want. This is the harvest that's bringing everything into your home that's purified, that's clean, that's, it actually, when we're, especially if we're removing any negative energy or things like that, it's like moving the negative stuff out of the way so the abundance can come in, so we can receive. Is that right, Nina? 99? Mm-hmm. And they, use them as a gift. You may, this is us sharing them with other people too. Is, hey, Master, look at, you may need to use this. Sometimes it's important to lead someone else to that crystal. And let's see. I'm just reading the cards for the crystal. So yeah, again, it is so important to cleanse the crystals, give them a bath, keep them pure, keep them clean. Rather, it's in the water, putting another crystal quartz by it, putting it under the full moon. Under the full moon helps too, and when you put it under the full moon, it can be 3 days before up to 3 days after, so there's like a 6-day grace period to make sure you're keeping those crystals cleansed, not to just let them sit in the house and not take care of them. They want to be purified, because they have nothing but unconditional love to offer you, to allow your divine masculine and your divine feminine within to be operating from its higher space of mind. All right, you guys, that's what I have for today's show. It was the Gypsys Toolbox, and it was episode 10, and we were talking about crystals, and it has to do with alternative healing. These are tools that we have available to us that are out here that can help assist us and help us even possibly heal. But again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just showing you how we can take responsibility for ourselves when we're in that standstill mode. All right, you guys, I might go live for a little bit later on tonight just to do a reading or two, or I'm not sure. I might, though, because I'm in the mood, We'll see what happens. So keep an eye open for that. I'm not going to preload all my posts that I'm just going to go live. So All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of the show and coming on in. And till next time. And if you have any ideas to anything that you want me to talk about, go ahead and give me a shout out. All right? All right. Talk to you later. Bye, butterflies. Later, alligators. After a while, crocodiles. She's in the mood. Yeah, she's in the mood. Well, the reason why I was thinking that, Pamela, is then I could, the question you're asking, I could just do that while I'm live, because I'm more likely to do it when I'm live than to do it in my own quiet space. So that's what I was thinking. Right, Pamela? All right, so keep an eye open for me. It may not be very long. I might go eat first, though. All right. All right, see you guys later.